Good moments, guys, it's Ipa here and NPT Invitational Pokemon Tournament. Round 2 against Rhetorical, and he's really threatening but also pretty interesting looking theme. Lander's Eye, damn Ubers thingy nowadays. It wasn't when we drafted, so it's viable and stuff. Then he has the Megasaurus X, really dangerous thing, Chance, which is the most annoying thing in the existence. I really hate it. Tentacruel, really good spinner, and my personal favorite special sweeper in 3rd generation, because, you know, Surf and Ice Beam and Giga Drain. Yeah! And Cobalion, strong, fast, kinda lackluster typing, you might say. Then again, it's really good in some ways, like Rocks, doesn't care. And then there's the Murkrow, only LC Pokemon in this tournament, and well, it's probably one of the best LC Pokemons if you want to use one in this tournament. Then again, I guess Chansey in some way could be LC. I mean, it's not in LC ladder, but it's... No, that's happening actually. Never mind. I'm just stupid. Anyways, let's go into my team, and there's not the one I was supposed to show first. It's this one. Here we go. Good old Scarf Jump, hide the guard jump, Dragon Claw, Earthquake, Aqua Tail for that Landers mainly, and Outrage, because it pretty much kills anything with 2 hits except the Cobalion, so before the Cobalion is dead I can really use it, but once it's dead I can just go for it, pretty much. And last time I tried to use Scarf Jump somewhere was in the MPL, and that was atrocious failure on my part, so hopefully that won't happen this time. At least I hope so. Then Dogoon, the Suicune, Assault Vest. Good old Assault Set West, Ice Beam, Miracle, Scald, and Extrasensory, because he does have that Tentacruel. Scald isn't really that useful for me, but then again it can burn things, so yeah. Ice Beam and Extrasensory are pretty good against anything opponent has already. But as I said, Scald can burn things, mainly Cobalion actually, it won't like it. So yeah, pretty basic set. It's there to counter that Landers, it can take hit and like shoot back ×2 earth power damage and pretty much just kill it. Then again, I can just do that with Ice Beam anyways, so nah, I don't know. This thing is pretty good. Switzerland, Manectric, Volt Switch, T-Ball, Flamethrower, HPI is like the most basic set ever, except this is modest. I didn't have time to speed creep, so it does have max speed, even it really doesn't need that much speed. But at least it can outspeed Lander's Eye before Mega Evolution, so at least that's something. Might come in handy, to be honest. Yeah, only thing that outspeeds it in normal form with max speed on his team is max speed Cobalion, so yeah. And I probably won't be sent. Oh, he wouldn't stay in because I have the fire type most likely, yeah. Then I have the Nerd, the Yuxi, Lefties, Levitate. This is kind of jack of all trades in this battle, like it in most battles usually is in my teams. Knockoff, Stealth Rocks, because knockoff for Chance is Stealth Rock for pretty much anything he has. Ice Punch for the Landers and U-Turn for the Momentum. So yeah, should work pretty well. I really want to knock off the Chansey, and I want to get Rocks up on the first turn because he does have the Murkrow, he does have the Charizard. So getting Rocks up before the Charizard comes in would be the most excellent thing ever. So yeah. Then I have Dance in the Hitmontop, Lefties, Intimidate, Rapid Spin, Close Combat, Mach Punch, Earthquake. This set isn't really good. This thing isn't powerful enough to really do damage. I mean, even without Evil, a chance I don't think it takes even 50% from Close Combat. Well, I think it does that. It was not enough to kill it. Even without Evil, it won't die. And Earthquake for the Charizard, mainly for the Tentacruel too, but mainly for the Charizard. And it still doesn't do that much with Earthquake, like 30% or something. That's not enough, it can have Roost. And last but not least, Cypher Blocka. Shout out to my buddy Cypher Blocka, who is also in the MPL. and I didn't really have any other nickname for this thing, so I went with this one. Life Orb, Gale Wings, Life Orb, Swords, Dance Set, Brave Bird, Flare Blitz, Roost. I can kill non-evil a Chansey for max HP with this thing after +1, and I think I'm not actually sure if I even need to get rid of the evil to kill it for +2. And the thing is, because Brave Bird does 33% recoil, this thing can kill the Chansey without dying itself, even with the Brave Bird and Life Orb recoils combined. It won't do that much damage. It does a lot of damage with this thing, but killing Chansey is most likely worth it, so yeah. And even if Chansey would be there, I can most likely Roost first, because it can't really touch me that much. It can like spam Seismic Thoughts, and that's pretty much it. If he T-waves me, that's fine, I still outspeed because of the Brave Bird priority, so yeah, that's a good thing. Let's jump back to the battle screen right here, and let's get this thing going. I'll leave Yuxi, I wanna get the rocks up, so here we go. And he goes with the Charizard, that's a really bad thing. And Mega Evolves and starts setting up. I should have just U-turned and go into the Garchomp since he's faster anyways, but I went with Stealth Rocks. Had he used another Dragon Dance there, he might have been able to sweep. Right there. Well, not sweep, but he would have done a lot of damage. Now I can go to Garchomp. I can't guarantee to kill him with Dragon Claw, so I went with Earthquake, and he goes to Landers and it does nothing. Should have used Dragon Claw, but I didn't. Whatever, I got the Dogoon. He goes to Such Wave. It doesn't do much since, of course, Assault Vest. I go for the Scold because it's my like good middle ground move, and it doesn't burn the Tentacruel, so that kinda sucks. But I decided to let's just stay in. Let's start racking damage on this thing because he has most likely Rapid Spin. There was good knockoff on his part, but he most likely has the Rapid Spin, and there it goes. So rocks are gone, but I can kill this thing with one more extra sensory, and I can stop the rocks later again. And now he goes to Murkrow. I kinda saw that coming, but I don't really care since I can stop the rocks against this thing. But he knows that, and he goes in Charizard again, and I was like, fucking hell, man. That was a good switch. And Nerd comes in, and Nerd goes out. But not with anyone because it's Nerd. Ha! I have to dance and get the Intimidator up. He goes to Dragon Claw, and that doesn't do too much. And goes back to Murkrow as I Earthquake, and he's pretty much scared with this thing now, I would hope, at least. And he doesn't want to bring Charizard against that thing. I got the Yuxi now, he goes to Mew, doesn't matter, I have the U-turn. And he most likely knows, oh, he does know that he switches out, goes to Chansey, as I saw the rocks, and I was like, don't switch out! Please, no, please stay, no, do it. And he does, and I get the knockoff off. That's excellent. Chansey doesn't have to evolve anymore. He does miss the Toxic, kinda sucks for him, but then again, Nerd has most likely done his job already, so doesn't really matter. I go to Dancing with the U-turn, nice 18%, which is good on Dance. Chansey, and he misses another Toxic. That really sucks. I feel bad for you, man. In case to Landers, he predicts the close combat or something. It still does this amount because this thing doesn't have really attack investments, and that thing does resist the close combat. So nice damage, gotta say. I got the Nerd kinda as a Death Fodder, but he goes to Psychic, so that's nice, and I can actually kill this thing with Ice Punch if he stays in, and he does not. Goes into Gobalion, and that thing takes no damn damage from this Ice Punch. So yeah, not the best thing. Anyways, I switch out and I go into Dancing, so I can get the attack drop on this guy, and there's the Stealth Rocks. Doesn't really matter, I have to spin and I will go for it right now, right here. Spin, Incast Tentacruel doesn't quite die the rocks, and that's fine. I get to spin off, and because I know he will spin now, I go to Garchomp, it has the Rough Skin, and look at that, there's the Rapid Spin. He does the Rough Skin, and he doesn't get rid of the rocks, and that was big thing for me, because now most of his things are on timer. Landers is, Charizard is, Murkrow is, Chansey and Gobalion don't really care about. Other than that, good thing. He bites me, baits me to go with the Dragon Claw, it works. I go to Dancing again, he goes to Sacred Sword, that doesn't do a thing to me. And I go for the close combat again, in comes the Murkrow as a Death Fodder. and it does a good amount. It's neutral damage and Mercury isn't that bulky. I should have just went with another close combat, but I was stupid. I tried to switch it, but the cancel button doesn't work, and I got Mach Punch. Luckily I crit, because otherwise it wouldn't have killed with the... Doesn't really matter though. Inca's Charizard now, and this thing isn't the greatest thing to face at this point. And kinda stupid switch into Cypher block, but then again I was scared he might try to set up, because I know I can take one hit. And I was so close to use runes there, but I didn't. I could have killed the Chansey and still have my Talonflame, but that didn't happen. Anyways, I go into Garchomp. This thing can kill anything he has. He goes to Landers. I'm not gonna predict with this thing. I got Dragon Claw and Landers goes down. That's a good thing. He goes to Cobalion and I decide to switch out. And I go into Dancing, but also he does switch out here. Good play, good play. Goes to Charizard, but doesn't matter if he doesn't have Roost. And he has Roost. So, yeah. Earthquake does 37%. And now I'm really in a bad spot. If he gets 2 Dragon Dances up, he can actually win the game still. I have to do something. I have to do it quickly before Charizard sets up. Dancing can't take this thing down. There is no way. It's not even intimidated yet. And like Manectric could intimidate it, but Manectric can't really do anything to it. T-Bolt is my most powerful move, and that is also resisted. So that's not a good thing. Yuxi can't really do anything to Charizard, or it can't do anything. Suicune can't burn it. Garchomp can kill it, but I have to get it in before this Charizard has +2 speed. So I do the ballsiest move. And it's so ballsy move that if someone with just one ball would do it, well, it would fail. I don't fucking know. Don't ask me. Anyways, I hard switch into Garchomp right here, knowing very well that if he now goes with the Dragon Claw, it most likely kills and I lose the game anyways. But because he really needs the speed and he knows it, I know it, everybody knows it, I believe he goes for the Dragon Dance. So here we go. I switch out into Garchomp and he Dragon Dances! Oh yes! This means I can Earthquake this thing, I can Earthquake the Cobalion. Cobalion might fake it, and spoiler alert, it actually does, but it doesn't matter because Cobalion can't do anything anymore. It's Boogie Cobalion, Sacred Sword doesn't kill me, he doesn't even die to rough skin damage, but one more Earthquake does take the Cobalion down. And ladies and gentlemen, I do win that game, and it was like, I had it like really well. But he almost still got the comeback with the Charizard. It was so close, so close. Oh, that was so crazy battle. I mean, you don't even understand. Oh, but yeah, that's what happened when I get Rhetorical. That was crazy match. I was so sure I was like so sure I won. Then he has the Charizard there. I have the Hitmontop. He goes to Roost, and I was like, oh no, I lose, no. But luckily I did the correct prediction this once, and I managed to win the battle. And if anyone there has only one ball, I'm sorry. Nothing. I don't wanna like hurt your feelings. It's just something I say because I say stupid stuff and so on. Anyways, that was the battle. I get to the next round, which is the semi-final match, which also means that there will be 2 more videos from the tournament, since no matter if I win or lose, there is either the final match or the bronze match for me still. So yeah, that's good, and I will upload more battles from the tournament soon, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, if it is, thank you, and bye bye.